nervous about thinking, gosh, is that audience going to actually be there for this show?
Well, first of all,
let's introduce Steve.
Where's Steve?
And Lee Aronson, too. There's a couple of great writers.
Stand up. Stand up. And Steve Milaro, whose willingness to share the details from his very, very sad, geeky childhood on a regular basis are part of what you watch every week. There was never a discussion that I recall, I'll turn to you, Chuck, about the show being too geeky or anything like that. CBS?
No, CBS was, they got it right away. They've been very supportive. And I'm not known for being really appreciative of CBS and network executives, but they've been terrific.
Some of my favorite jokes on the show are like Homo habilis discovering his opposable thumb says what? And spirit of a chicken in a vacuum. And are these things that you ever worry? Like, do you have to go and explain to people like this is why that's funny? Well, listen, I think the network executives won't listen, but the average nerd is a little bit more tuned into these things than executives are.
We presume an intelligent audience, so it's not, you just start out from that, and then let the chips fall.
I also asked on Twitter if people had any questions, and someone on Twitter called Kunal Nayar wanted to know, did you cast Kunal Nayar because of his good looks or because of his talent?
How many lines did you have in the pilot, Kunal?
I did this. I said smooth. So, it's probably because of my good looks.
He's clearly a brilliant comic actor. We were very fortunate to find him.
Simon, speaking of comedic actors, you have a great deal of improv and sketch comedy experience, both live in the theater and also on television. And
you guys like television? Television got a round of applause.
And all of you are really terrific comedic actors. And I wondered, Simon, with improv experience, do you get to play on the set the same way that you would get to play in an improv show? Do you get to bring some of your own ideas? And if you don't, do you miss that?
Well, I write all my own lines. It's just sort of, there's usually a to be determined section whenever I speak. It has to be really schooled in physics, so it works out well. No, I trust the writers, these writers, all the writers on our show, and the actors so much. I don't ever see any need to, to do anything, to tweak anything. And if we have ideas, I mean, we can all talk, but it's on the page, and yeah, it's this is a different medium. I think it's very structured, and so no, I don't miss it because I'm never left out with my pants down, which would be funny. I think I pitched that, but no, so I can't even get my pants off the ones they put on the show. So yeah, it's an amazing group.
A lot of readers on my blog wanted to know what the deal is with Howard's alien pin.
I think it's top secret. I'm not, it's kind of this, it's a mystery. And when I say that it's top secret, it kind of means that I don't even know. But Mary Quigley is our brilliant wardrobe person. It was an idea she had. And I don't know, maybe he was abducted, and that was it is on everything. And he's always thought the turtleneck. I think there might be some neck scarring that he's hiding, some facelifts. Howard is 109.
Kaylee, you play the least geekiest character on the show. Did I say least geekiest? My English teacher.
Even I know that's wrong English.
You play the least geeky character on the show.
Even I knew that was wrong.
But
Wrong English.
I think you might be the geekiest actor on the set.
It's reliable.
went to wear the sorting hat and didn't get into the house that you wanted to get into?
Okay, I admit it.
Yeah.
When Will Wheaton was first on our show, I had just started, I know this is very late. I was a latecomer. Yeah. I was just reading the first Harry Potter book. And Will Wheaton, who I didn't really know who he was. Everyone's like, who is
He's kind of a big deal.
Yeah. Like, Wheaties, I don't know. So anyway, see, I can play too. Anyway, I was reading Harry Potter, and he was very excited for me, and I was very excited for myself. It was an amazing book. And he decided to accompany me. We went on a field trip. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
You did come, right? You were there?
I was actually on my way out of the stage at the time you were on your way out of the stage, and I think we actually went separate ways.
Okay, well, anyway.
It was quite a journey.
Yes, I went to get my hat, the sorting hat sorted on me at the place, and it was awesome.
It's an occupational perk. There's like, because we're working on the Warner Brothers
Yes.
lot, there's like all this Harry Potter
There's
stuff.
a museum.
There's a museum. You should
There's a museum.
Oh,
Well,
sorry.
There's not an actual sorting hat.
Oh, no. No.
It's not real.
Well, when we go to set, they sort us, but it's fine. But no,
There's a museum on the lot.
there's a museum with a lot of all the Harry Potter stuff, and so I was really into Harry Potter, which I still am. And I know. So we went and got sorted. It was awesome, but
What house were you?
I was not a Slytherin.
I seem to recall that you actually were Slytherin.
I was not a Slytherin. You know, I think maybe I was.
You were Slytherin. When I came back for the Wheaton recurrence, you were reading books on your Kindle. You were
Yes.
very upset that your Kindle had broken. We all teased you about that.
That's right.
Right? I just wondered how being on this show, being around these people, being around these writers, being around these themes, how that has helped you get in touch with your inner youth.
Oh, it has. I thought I was kind of the first person with the Kindle. People were jealous of me. Yeah.
Cast early adopter.
Huh?
You were a cast early adopter.
Yes, yes, it was awesome. No, I love nerdy stuff. I like gadgets, and we're all very gadget-based stuff on the phone. You know, so I like to read. I do like to read Harry Potter. I'm obsessed with him. I can't wait till the next movie.
Johnny,
Yes, sir.
Leonard feels to me like the emotional center of the show. Leonard feels to me like what one of my writing teachers called the connecting character for the audience. And I wondered if you agreed with that. And how you came to know who Leonard is.
That's complicated.
It is.
You want me to hold your gun?
Inside the actor's studio.
Take that pictures panel coming up next. There's gum under the table.
I don't know if geez, I don't know. You can't really have that kind of judgment on on your character, you know? I mean, I knew immediately from the first table reading that we had a great ensemble, and I always felt like a great ensemble. I thought about Taxi a lot. I just love that ensemble. I think it's one of the greatest televisions I've ever seen.